I just realized something. Fuck Bob Dylan. I don't give a shit about Bob Dylan. Okay, why does he get a biopic?
Are you trying to get us canceled, sir?
I don't imagine there's a big crossover between folk music and our fan base, but we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Biggest Bob Dylan fan in the comments right now.
Yeah, straight up hating on us. Fuck him. So, I mean, Bob Dylan got a biopic. What did he ever do for anybody? What I need is a biopic for the guy who created Truck Nuts. Okay, because you realize how many haters that guy probably had. You realize when he was inventing this thing, or even thought of the idea. Hey guys, I think it'd be really funny to make a metal ball sack that hangs from the back of your truck. You realize how many people were probably like, "That's stupid." You're wasting your life. And I can already imagine like the scene in the trailer where he's like walking out of the house all angry, and like his chick or his mom is behind him, like, "You're never gonna be anything. No one's ever gonna buy your truck nuts." And then he like makes it.
I look at this completely different. The biopic would not be that, what are you gonna do? That you're dumb, you're stupid, that's a horrible idea. No, it was somebody in rural Alabama. All of their friends have trucks. They're a truck household. All they do is drive, Ford F-150s, Ram, Dodge. They all have trucks, and they're all white dudes, big bellies, all this other shit. So when they were saying like, you know what, I wish my truck had some balls just like me, and they're all at the bar like, yeah, I wish my truck had some balls. And they formed together, melted some old gun down, added that to their truck, and they were all supportive and happy. I don't think whoever invented that had a wealth of support to do it.
Can I do a little fusion dance on that real quick?
Fusion dance away.
So, so what would be really funny is if, that's how the idea was originated. Some drunk guys in a bar, some rednecks, and then he's at the same bar, down a couple seats, a couple stools, having a terrible day, just lost his job or something, and he's sitting there drinking his sorrows away, and he overhears this, and he's like, you know what? Eureka, because
that's gonna be the smart guy. The other guys are all from Alabama and stuff. This guy's from New York. He moved down to Alabama.
Sure.
He's an engineer. Always wanted to invent something, but nothing ever landed. Nothing ever stuck. So he's having his Pabst Blue Ribbon. He's a Yankee.
So
he's having
whiskey.
a Manhattan.
He's
having an old fashioned, something like that, a craft cocktail, if you will.
No bar in Alabama is gonna give him a craft
exactly.
cocktail.
So it's just a rum and coke.
Pretty much.
So he's overhearing this and is like, "Oh, I can build this. Excuse me, sir. What the fuck you want, Yankee? I have the tools, the resources to make this happen."
And they're like, "Fuck off!" And then he goes home and starts doing his little sketches. You know what I mean?
The montages of the plant.
Exactly.
I mean?
Yeah, he's at the
Comes
desk.
back to the bar. Billy Bob. What you want, Yankee? Look.
He's got the design.
No, it's all wrong. What you need to do is add the veins. And then they come together and they build it. And
and then you see at one point the camera like goes from like the front of the room where he is, and it kind of zooms into him as he's sitting there scribbling, and you see like what he's working on, and it's just like a sketch with the blueprint of the balls, and on top it just says in like frantic writing, "If I build it, they will come." Because balls.
What streaming service would this movie be on?
Tubi
for sure.
Tubi.
What's the title?
My first thought was From Balls to Riches. Testicool. Sack of money.
Sack of money.
From truck nuts to truck sluts.
I feel like now you're talking about some other movies.
Now I'm just daydreaming. Now at this point, more than two, you're playing with yourself. You know what I mean?
The only thing I'm kind of thinking about is like maybe the title "Let It Dangle."
Let it dangle.
Hang on. You know what I mean?
What if the guy's last name is Dangle too?
Which guy? The Manhattan guy or Billy Bob or no?
Either way.
Either one.
Either way. First name is. Is there an actual like name like what is the name of the patent on that? Like can't be truck nuts. That can't be what the like patent is for that.
Sack 'em and tack 'em. I don't know.